Hello, gamers! Welcome to my Redstone house tour. Today, I'm going to be showing you through this house that you see in the background right now. This is my Redstone house back here. So everything inside, all the mechanisms inside that I'll be showing you are made completely by me. I came up with the designs. They are completely my idea. Well, like, maybe it's been done before, but, like, I didn't look up any tutorials or anything to, like, help me with it or anything. So these are all my so-called original designs. So first off, we're gonna have to say that this isn't the nicest building. It's made literally of bricks. It's because it's meant to have a lot of redstone inside. It's not meant to look that good. So, let's head inside. Suck it, nerd. That's funny, because look, because there's this pressure plate, you see? And so if I walk forward, and I don't move, and then it goes, suck it, nerd. Oh! And with that, if you want to know any of the redstone mechanisms I use, just like the ones shown back here, feel free to let me know. I can either, like, show you in the world, or make, like, a video on that. I doubt any of you will want to know, but if you did, you can. And I'll be happy to show you. So, with this out of the way, we walk inside. This is the door. Now, this door might seem really simple, but what it is it's not simple. I made it way more complicated than it needs to be. This piston right here pushes out this piston right here, which then activates, sending out these blocks right here, out into the door, closing the door. And then the opposite happens when you open the door. This piston, which would be right here, would retract, and then this piston would pull it back. And I do that because I have the repeater right here, so that'll give it a little bit of time in between each input, so it'll make it so it can happen. We'll look like right through here. You can see that lights up, and then that lights up, and then you can see that some of the stuff lights up first, and then the other stuff lights up as we go. So with that, let's walk inside. Now inside, you can already see, it's kind of a barren room. It's not that nice, it's not that... it doesn't have that many things inside of it. But what it does have is a lot of redstone. So first, I'm a little bit hungry. So food dispense system. Press for a piece of food. That means press this button. Poof! Out it pops. That works because this pops up the dispenser. The redstone block activates the dispenser and it dispenses a piece of food. But say I had some uncooked food. I have some raw mutton right here. Well, we could put some food in here, and that's a good idea. Why don't we put some food in here? Let's do it right that. But the coal didn't go down. Wait, that's a bit odd. Wait, let's take out some coal. And it starts automatically filling in the coal when the coal is being used. The coal can start being filled in as it's being used. That just happens because there's a hopper there and it puts coal in there. That's like the simplest redstone you can get. I am not the best redstone person. All of these systems that I have are very basic. There's nothing really extremely complicated that have to do with them. These are all very simple. Let's say it's cold. It's currently raining outside. Brr. Why don't we light the fire? Oh no! The fire is out. Well, let's light it. Kaboom. That fire will light. And then it will, eventually, it takes a minute or so, but it will spread to this fire. And kaboom. That's just because fire charges are being shot out of there. That's easy. If we did like that, and boom. Because if you walk in the fire, you can light the fire to the left. But simple. Then if you needed to put out the fire, just grab the shovel. Boom, boom, put out the fire. I won't do that now, but you could. Let's say I just got back from a big mining trip. I have some emeralds, I have some diamonds, some raw gold, and some copper. Now, where am I going to store these valuable goods? Well, let's turn over here. We'll first press the left lever, kaboom, takes away the wall. Then the right lever, boom, we'll shoot it up in here. We can go ahead and put some of this away, put some of that away. Go in here, put some of this away, put some of that away. And then, opposite to close, we'll take down the chests and put back the wall. Nobody will even know that the chest was even there. That's extremely simple redstone with pistons. It's literally just pistons. But now, it's getting dark, it's raining, time to go to bed. The sun is setting, it's time for me to go to bed. Well, first, we'll close the blinds. We don't want to be looking outside and having all these bright lights from the city shining in. Let's go over here. Kaboom. We'll close the lights, close the blinds, and then we'll shut off the lights. Kaboom. Lights are off. Perfect. We'll go ahead and put out the fire. Kaboom, kaboom. And voila! I don't know if you noticed it, but now this block right here has retracted, and we are able to sleep. Now, what does that block do? You might ask, what's the point? Well, it's the morning. Let's turn on our lights. Let's open the blinds. It is the morning. And that block basically says that when it is morning, and when it detects the light with the light detector that is chilling over there, when it detects the light, as you can see, it'll retract. We want to put off the night time to midnight. Kaboom. It'll notice that it's midnight, and it'll retract the block, say, oh, time to sleep. We want it to go into here, time, set, day. Oh, it'll notice that it's day, and then it'll put back the block. Just a little interesting thing to know when it is the daytime. Now, I think I should show you this redstone. First off, let's go straight down. There is so much redstone down here from so many different things. These are all like completely different redstone things. There's so many of them. But now we should show you the upstairs. Yes, this mad lad is filled to the brim with the max amount almost of redstone compartment items. Now this is more complicated redstone. This is probably the most complicated redstone that I've built so far in this place. But basically, the switch will get activated here. It'll activate the redstone. Now what I was hoping to have happen, but I've not figured out yet how. But I'm coming up with solutions as we go. What's supposed to happen? These pistons would usually be right here. They would shoot out. The pistons would be right there. Then after the pistons got there, due to this, the redstone would come up, push down the redstone block, activating this piston, pushing down this block right here, these blocks, and that's how the blinds are closed. Right now, when the blinds are closed, all that happens is that these blocks are pushed down up here. These pistons are pushed down, which activates this because of the redstone blocks. That's all that's happening right now. So if you look outside, that's why it looks so chunky around the windows. It's because I had to cover up the pistons so it looks halfway decent. Because these pistons, I could break them right now. They serve zero purpose right now. And then this right here is our lighting system, which is way overkill. I could just literally have put redstone over the entire top of it. And that and it would make plenty of sense to do that. But I decided not to. So what happens here is the light switch is triggered from over there in that area. The redstone travels underneath all the way up through in here, and then comes up here, activates all of these pistons, pushes down a redstone block, which therefore turns on the lights. And we'll place it back just because why not? Because the lights should be on. However, this is a pretty good house, but I can add more. If you want to see me add more to this house, maybe a second floor, maybe extend it a little bit, or even like move on from the house and build a completely different type of building, let me know. And once again, if you want to see any of the other redstone, I explained it somewhat. But if you want to see any more, just let me know, and we can try it. This world has so much in it. I've tried so many different things. I'll give you a short little tour if you want to stick around. If not, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But if you want to stick around, I'll show you a little bit tour. This is my automatic sorting system. And so what it does, if I were to take a couple emeralds, let's see, is redstone on here? Redstone's not on here. So if we were to take some bricks, emeralds, we could shove all of them in this one, and they would start showing up in these correct ones. Because, alright, so then if you take out the emeralds, these ones will start showing up over here and on the nether bricks, because it knows which one to put the chest in due to the comparators. The comparators will compare it, and due to these being in here and it deciding which one it is, it'll sort the items, which is pretty cool. I also tried to build an automatic bridge builder, which was a lot more difficult than I anticipated. And it doesn't even end up working. It's from an older version. Then also, this is where I just test out lots of other redstone mechanisms that I would need to know to put in a world. I also tried here. This is pretty fun. With this crossbow. You can play like Spleef with this, because if you shoot these, they'll fall down. So you can play like Spleef with your friends. This is pretty fun. I might consider making a bigger one of these. You can just add quick charge, multi-shot to a crossbow. It'd be pretty fun. I'm testing out my speed bridging. I'm learning how to speed bridge like efficiently, even though it's Bedrock Edition. I can Bedrock Bridge if you know what that is. Also built this house. There's no interior, but it's pretty nice, I'd consider. It's a pretty nice house. Built it myself. And originally what it was that Jake was in this world, and this world was originally called Jake and Nathan. And we were building stuff, and Jake obviously wanted to build a baseball field, because that's what Jake does. And so he started building a small baseball field. Well, he started off as a big baseball field and turned into a small one. And then over here, this was either Molly Tenny's little sister or someone like that came in here, joined my world because I had them friended from the ELA world. And then they came in here and built this. This was some sort of Hobbit thing. They must be Hobbit fan or Harry Potter fan or whatever the Hobbit is. I don't know what that is. But all in all, I have a lot of builds in here that are pretty cool. And I'm pretty proud of a lot of them, especially this. This is probably one of the best things I've built, even though it's not really complicated at all. It's just pretty cool to see it work in motion and see it actually work. I'm getting lagged out now. What did I turn on? What kind of lag machine is in here? Oh, here's a replica. Let's see, what would happen if we pressed the lever in here? It's lagging so much. I don't know what kind of lag machine I turned on. Well, that's gonna do it all for today's Weekly Wednesday. If you stuck around, props to you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next Weekly Wednesday. Thank you, and goodbye.